Hello and good day, beautiful soul. This is the Angel Lady Terry Marie, and I absolutely feel compelled to share this with you, even though I'm working on something else at the moment. So here it is. Signs of angels arrive in unexpected and unusual ways, and I'm sharing a very short story with you about me or my experience from last night. Hello, Monique. And here it is. So yesterday morning, I chose to do some deep healing work on my own mindset because I really want to get to the next level of my own success financially so that I can do more, help more, and offer more. I was feeling really in that zone or that place. It was almost like being in an in-between space. I am in physical form, and yet time seemed to be irrelevant, and I was just in this incredibly peaceful, blissful place. Hey, Kim. So I ordered some favorite Chinese food for delivery, and then I went out for a treat, an ice cream. And I was watching a movie called $1 Million Arm. I was up quite late for me, and yet it just felt like something that would be transformational. And on the late night, there are some really weird ads, but this one caught my attention, and I have the sound off, and it was about Publishers Clearinghouse and what would $15 million do for your life. And I thought, wouldn't it be nice? And so I started listing all the things, because one of the things that we've learned over the years about manifesting and wanting XYZ number of dollars is to what would you do with it? It's not just about having it, but what would you do with that? Because that also sets the intention and clears the way. So I began to list the various things in my head. One would have been, the first one was pay off all the medical bills from a year ago when I had the emergency gallbladder surgery, get a newer car, give some to my parents, and then I was going to open up my brick and mortar store here in El Paso, Texas. And right at that time, as I was really just getting into the images and just enjoying it, all of a sudden, this great big huge roach, just showed itself across the bottom of the TV, and I went, oh, hell no, this is my house. So we dispatched him. And then I put the shoe back and noticed there were two more in my entryway. Now, these two were upside down on their backs, thank heavens. And so, okay, I settled down. And good, Monique has her list ready too. It's so important to do that. Then after a while, I noticed a fourth one. Now, these are huge. And yeah, it's like super, just beyond hot here in El Paso, Texas, and has been triple digits for nearly every day for, I think, 2.5, 3 weeks now. We even got up to 108 or 110 a while back. So it's been just like, holy moly, hot. I couldn't figure out where the roaches were coming from. I knew that one, it's like sometimes a cold is a cold, right? Well, a roach is a roach. It just happens. You're in the hot climate, you're in tropics, and they're there. But 4? Yeah, that was a sign. I couldn't quite figure it out, and a girlfriend of mine, I've been texting this off and on this morning, she says, well, did you look up the shamanic meeting? And I thought, well, I know there's nothing in that in my book that I have from Ted Andrews about totems, but I did look it up online, and you know what? It's like, OMG. I had a feeling that their showing up was an attempt at negativity or the dark side to distract me. And it was also a sign that there had been a huge change, a huge shift for me mentally, emotionally, energetically, and spiritually. So when I looked it up just a little while ago, the cockroaches, bless their little legs and all of that, are actually, they resonate with the number 5, which is the throat chakra. And it also symbolizes the yin and the yang. So guess what I've done? I've actually shifted something huge, huge. And, you know, I often talk about the way the angels show up is very unusual, and they show up in different ways through different channels. And who would have thought that a confirmation and a validation of the work I had done earlier in that day would actually come through the physical manifestation of 4 roaches showing up in my house all of a sudden. I haven't seen one in like a year. Okay? I'm not saying I'm, you know, super squeaky clean, but my house is tidy, there's no clutter, and, you know, all those kinds of things. So it just goes to show you, beautiful soul, the angels show up in ways that get your attention if you are paying attention. And that's the story for today. We're going to have a link in the comments below so you can learn some more about how to connect with your angels and create your own 24/7 relationship. I'm talking about a personal one that you can create even if you're already connecting with angels. You will get it clearer, you will get it deeper, and, you know, the sky's the limit, and even beyond that, there's no limit. All right, bye-bye for now. Talk to y'all later.